Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope you're doing well, and today we're going to be talking about Joaquin Phoenix's speech at the BAFTA Awards. And for those that were not following or don't really follow a lot of the award shows, the BAFTA is the British Academy of Film, which basically is the British equivalent of the Oscars, of which films 1917 did incredibly well, winning not only Best Most Outstanding British Film, but also Best Film overall, meaning that 1917 with that and the PGA win is definitely right now the front runner for it, with films like, I would say, Parasite likely coming in at that dark horse position. There's always that outside chance Joker could get in, but I think there's enough people in Hollywood that are very anti-Joker to the point where I don't think it's going to get enough votes, because they do this whole system where everything is done based on preferential ballots, meaning it's based on how a film ranks, not just how many number one votes you get, but how many number two, number three votes you get, and it's this whole convoluted system. And so I don't think Joker really has a prayer, unfortunately, in that system, but I would say Parasite might have a better chance. But with all that being said, Joaquin Phoenix continues his winning ways by winning a Best Actor over there, which indeed makes him the front runner to win Best Actor at the Oscars, and also presumably winning one of the similar categories here at the Wednesday Raven Awards, which, if you don't know what those are, it is our own channel's version boycott of the Oscars that will be here on Sunday evening. If you want to go ahead and vote in that, the link for that will be in the description to the ballots. Make sure you get all of your ballots turned in by Saturday, because that is when I will be shutting it down after the Saturday night stream. But Joaquin Phoenix had this to say. He said that BAFTA sends a very clear message to people of color that you are not welcome here. Now, this, of course, is the message that has been pushed for years and years and years, not just at BAFTA, but of course at the Academy Awards as well. There's always that hashtag Oscars so white that goes around, and it's something that I'm just incredibly tired of, because the first question that I have to ask is, wait, are you saying that people need to be nominated just because, or a primary reason why someone should be nominated is because of the color of their skin or because of their gender in the case of the directing category, where also you have people complaining saying there's no female directors nominated? It just really gets old very, very quickly, because it just goes to show you that these people don't really care about equality. They don't really care about people being treated fairly. They care about identity politics. They want things to be in this utopian society where everyone just happens to automatically choose people of color, automatically choose women, instead of actually just looking to see who is the best person in a given year. Who was the best actor this year? Who was the best director this year? It's amazing to me that all of these people in Hollywood, including Joaquin Phoenix, and again, I liked Joaquin in Joker. I thought he is absolutely one of the best performers as far as actors go this year in the roles that they played. But I'm so sick and tired of them taking their platforms as actors to say, we're going to bring politics into this now, and in the process tears down the people giving him the damn award in the first place, which of course I'm assuming that he received cheers and all that kind of stuff for, because everyone in the room right there absolutely agrees with him with what he is saying. It really is just so very frustrating, though, that we continue to have people like this, like Joaquin Phoenix, and like so many other people who, instead of just going up there saying, thank you for this award, thank you to all of these people that helped me along the way, let me tell you about the process by which I approach this film, they instead go up there and say, oh, I have a microphone and a television camera on me, let me get political and let me give you my political thoughts. Here's the thing. People do not watch these shows. They don't follow the award shows to be preached to. They don't follow these shows to be told by Michelle Williams, oh my gosh, I am so glad I had choice in order to be able to get to where I am. We don't watch these shows for that reason. People don't put so much effort into following the lives of celebrities to follow that crap. Luckily, I don't. Luckily, other than the headlines that we get from these award shows, I've been able to break away from that, because I used to be that person. I used to be like, oh, I can't wait to hear him and what he has to say about the role and what he has to say about the people thinking. And there's always those beautiful moments when they think they're family members and they start getting emotional and you realize, wow, this person really honestly cares about what just happened. But instead, what we get are a bunch of self-obsessed people that go on stage, pat themselves on the back, and then say, oh, but well, since I have a microphone, let me go ahead and give my own political thoughts on this as well. So if you want to see the whole speech, you can find it over at Bounding the Comics. This one by J.B. Augustin over on the Bounding in the Comics website. So Phoenix stayed at BAFTA. I feel very honored and privileged to be here tonight. BAFTA has always been supportive of my career, and I'm deeply appreciated. But I have to say, I feel conflicted because so many of my fellow actors that are deserving don't have that same privilege. I think we send a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here. I think that's the message we are sending to people that have contributed so much to our medium and our industry in ways that benefit from them. So basically what you're saying is that because they didn't get nominated, it must be because of racism. Because they get nominated, the reason they didn't get nominated is because of the color of their skin. That's what you're saying. You're saying that it sends the wrong message because, oh my gosh, people who are voters must be racist. The problem with that mindset, though, is that it doesn't actually take into account reality, which is that most people, both people, critics, both people in the audience, voters, wherever you are, do not give a damn about the color of your skin or about your gender. What should be the most important, and seeing that we're in Black History Month, which has a whole other thing, a whole other tangent that I could go on, because honestly, I think it just flies in the face and spits in the face of people like Martin Luther King Jr., who had that mission of, I want to live in a country where my children are not judged based on the color of their skin, but the content of their character. And yet all we are doing now, whether it's this month, whether it's these kinds of speeches, whether it's Hollywood movies, all we talk about and all we seem to care about in these elitist circles is color of skin, is gender, what is between your legs, all of these things that should be so ancillary, should be so background, should be so secondary to anything else. I don't give a damn about what the color of your skin is. I don't give a damn about what your gender is. I care about, as far as actors go, are you a good performer? Do you care about your craft? Are you believable in your role? If my main focus is, oh, well, this person's a person of color, I'm going to look at this person now, that's what true racism is. That's what true sexism is. If your judgment, or at least a main part of your judgment, is based off of a person's race or gender, that is the very definition of sexism and racism. And I'm sure this video is going to get demonetized because I happen to use those terms, but I'm just so freaking sick and tired of this nonsense. Lulu Wang says, an uncomfortable silence filled the hall for a long, noticeable moment. Thank you, Joaquin. No. Thank you, Lulu, and thank you, Joaquin, for exposing not only the hypocrisy of the people working in Hollywood, but also the stupidity of the people working in Hollywood. Because if they had it their way, they would have it be where the rules would have to mandate that you have to have a person of color in every category. Which means instead of people being chosen because they are the best for the role, being chosen because they were the best in a given movie, they were the best in a given category, instead they should be getting it because of their race and their gender. And if you cannot see the hypocrisy there, if you cannot see the racism and sexism that are a part of that discussion, you are truly blind, and you're just as much of an idiot as people like Joaquin Phoenix and many others in Hollywood who try and continue to pontificate and to preach nonsensical messaging that does not hold up in the real world. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about this. Do you think Joaquin's out of line? Again, great performer, loved him as Joker, but dude, shut the hell up. And I'm sure I get all people saying, oh, he has freedom of speech. You're right. He does have freedom of speech, and I have freedom of speech. And I'm telling him, hey, you're an actor, all right? You did your job well. Talk about the movie. Talk about the people that help get you there. Don't bring up these imaginary problems that don't actually exist. Oh my gosh, you just said imaginary problems. Yes, I did. Because guess what? If you want to change the system, if you want to vote for people because of their skin color, you're the problem. If you think that something is wrong just because the people on the nomination stage, the people that get nominated, are of one gender or of one color, and that is the thing that you focus on, you're the problem. Because what you are doing is you are looking at them for the color of their skin or their gender and not the content of their character, which flies in the face of what people like MLK said. You are the one judging them based off of these ancillary details. You are the one making these judgments. You are the one who's being a racist or a sexist because you are the one making judgments based off of things like race or gender. And until you wake up, look in a mirror, and realize what the hell you're doing, shut up. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And please let me know your comments and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And again, I say this out of a position of love, Again, I don't hate these people. I may be critical of them, but I don't hate any of these people. I think that some of them probably do a lot of really good. It just frustrates me when you have all of these people out there perpetuating these ideas without actually really thinking them all the way through and not realizing exactly what it is that they're saying. And I really wish that these people instead would realize what they're saying and would actually think about things before saying silly things like this. So let me know your thoughts about this and all the things talked about in the comment section below. If you like this video, smash the like button, give a subscribe, it helps me out. You're all amazing people. You know this video is going to get demonetized because of the language that I use. Anytime you say anything istophobe, you immediately get demonetized. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless. And now to give a shout out to my February Patreon and Subscribe Star members: Animation Commentator, Brian P., Dion, David Brobrizik. Please let me know if I need to repronounce that name. DivX, Elizabeth M., Enrique Evangelista, Father Christopher Miller, Frank the Tank and the Shawhan Weird Dog Clan, Harold Francis, The Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey, Inflamed Wood, Trap Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, Jeffrey Lebowski, JJ Jonathan Jerembeck, Kenneth Cameo, Lady T, Mad Mitch Dunaway, Mr. Peabody and his evil twin with the beautiful hair, Orange Hat Reviews, Outpost Dyer, Perpetual Punster, Riff Magos, Rosetta Allen, Steve Glasker, Teresa Martin, Theodore Bendon, The DJD Show, and Tina B. And over on Subscribestar, Robert Revo, Larry, Mr. Roy, Glinzer, G2Cool99, Darkstar57, Alice McCarthy, US 888209 Fast, Dean Heiss, Hild Francis, J-Rod the Beer Guru, Nebanon G. Adams, and ZK Man. Thank you very much for being my Patreon Subscribestar members for the month of February. And if anyone else decides to join, at the next couple of days or so, I will add you into this list as well. You guys freaking rock. Have a wonderful one. And as always, God bless.